What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So all my Chevy guys, Dodge guys, don't go nowhere. I just gotta fix a quick fuel leak in the truck. Remember a few videos ago, this truck for $1,000. Did some minor maintenance to it: fuel lines, fuel filter, suspension, tires, brakes. Fixed the fuel lines, 2 of them to be exact. Now we have another one off of the filter housing. So we gotta fix that quick. We're gonna dig into the 13 because we also ripped that apart in the last video. Haven't started this thing in like 2 weeks. It's a workhorse, people. This thing is such a good truck. Need to start driving it, but we gotta fix the fuel leak first. Hopefully we got the right part. We're gonna get down and dirty in some diesel here in a second, because doing anything on this is a mess. Let's see what we got in the box. So we suspect that the O-rings on the one on the truck are just no bueno.
Yo, hardware.
Feels cheap. It's not like super tucked. It's right back here. Right there. Alright, so as we expected, look at those. Is that supposed to be like, is that plastic in there? And that's how it should be. This is like,
So look at these O-rings.
Completely flush.
Bevel to them. They're ready to be squished and sealed.
These things have been smushed since 90.
Nope, 02.
So that's good. I would put my money on that's why it was leaking. It's terrible. It's just tight.
Again,
It's
all
a
the way
little
back
tight.
there, down there.
And I dropped the ratchet in there like 10 times. It sucked. Dropped the fucking other piece down there.
It could live down there. We got a new one.
It might melt. Stink. It makes sense why Ford gives you this giant tray here to put all your tools, so when you're working on it, which is probably an often occurrence, you have a nice workbench right there to hold all your bolts and bullshit. See? Right back.
This fit in there?
Yellow thing right there. It's not super tight, but a little tight. Hopefully after this, it will delete all the fuel leaks. There's probably gonna be another weak point somewhere, but I don't think that will be the case. All right, well, the little drain things, water separator they call it, is in. We prime it a little. Just like that.
Money.
You see anything?
Let it run a couple seconds.
What is up, guys? We are currently doing a giveaway on this turbo Nissan CIMA behind me. There's only 50 spots left. So the only way to get entered is to head over to shopdjnoway.com, buy a digital download. Truck's mint again. We'll see how long it lasts. CIMA, fresh oil change in her. Maintenance, I tell Brian all the time, maintenance is key. Right?
He's doing maintenance right now.
He ain't.
Well, Kira is.
We just did a full oil change, bro. I tell you, maintenance is key. If you don't keep up with maintenance, what do I always tell you?
You don't always tell me anything, dude.
You'll be found on road dead.
You
First
haven't
on
said
race
that
day.
until you bought the truck 3 weeks ago.
I'll be first on race day. You'll be found on road dead.
You're never gonna find me on the internet bragging that I changed my oil. Big whoop.
I'm just saying, maintenance.
Look at me, I changed the oil.
Maintenance is a key thing. I'm telling them. This will give them inspiration and drive to go change their oil.
They don't know that. What are they doing watching this?
When's the last time you
channel?
changed your oil?
Kira's changing hers right now?
That's not what I asked.
Like about fucking 3 minutes of
No,
time on
your
that.
truck. 16K.
Probably 2,600 miles ago.
All right, I'll take your word for it. I believe you, bro.
Truck? Absolutely. That's a 3K oil change. It's a Toyota. Run forever.
You don't change it every 3K.
Yeah, I do.
30. So we tried doing something with this, but we're not going to even bother because these stripped out of the subframe, impacting them. It's a stud, yeah. Now it just spins. So that's great. Anyways, I have a wedding to go to tomorrow, but I would like to get something done on this, so I might start by just scraping the seam sealer off, because there's a lot of it. And maybe Brian, if he's free this weekend, he can bless me with some metal work. Truck's fixed. CIMA's got maintenance. Now might as well do something to this. You know what I mean? Brian's taught me one thing over the years. That's to use a paint scraper to remove seam sealer. Or you could use a razor blade, but this is a little more safe.
That's crazy that you say that's the one thing I taught you.
This is, well, one of many. Paint scraper. And you just, you get it every...
You get a real rusty, dull one. You gotta sharpen it. Usually you want to get, see, like this one's real thick.
You want a flimsy one. I got one.
You want the flimsy one.
I got the...
But not too flimsy, because then you bend it in half.
It bends like a taco.
You slice your whole carotid artery on your neck.
Ooh. To give him the honors, do this one right here, quick. That's a good one.
This is not a good seam sealer. It's alright, see? Cut that side.
And then...
Maybe I'll go this way because of the blade.
A good cut. That was a very good cut. Did it in one piece.
Caught this one early. This one I think we could save.
It's in remission soon.
Most of these cars, amputation.
By looking at it, was this one built on a Monday or a Friday afternoon? What day do you think?
They did all the black ones on the Friday.
They got different weekdays in Japan.
Really?
I'll tell you that. 240s didn't survive the way these things
It's got
did.
the same smooch as mine had.
Yeah, like they can't wipe that off.
Wipe that off.
They have 11 seconds to seam seal the front of this car. And that's on to the next one. First of all,
Oh, they're
they don't-
quick,
they don't take
probably.
nothing off. It's all by hand, and it's quick.
Like this, their gun must have malfunctioned in that corner right
It's a
there.
little drip ski, and they let
No,
it fly.
they built a whole corner. They built a whole new...
Build it.
Down here, people, compared to the Civic, it's uncomparable. This car is pretty not that rusty. Down there, the seam sealer splitting a little bit. Water started to get in there, but I think we got this one just in time. You'll find my little paint, my little scrapers. I'm gonna scrape away this seam sealer. Would you say that's the first step, Bri?
No, probably not.
Yeah, I
Go
don't think
ahead.
so.
Well, what would you do first?
No, it's not a bad idea just because
See,
the first thing we should address is rust, and if there's rust under some of the seams, then
okay.
address 'em.
So this calls for first step is removing the seam sealer.
Yeah, step one, discovery.
Discovering. I like that.
You know?
Not discovering treasures though.
Like lawyers.
What do you mean, like lawyers?
Discovery.
Too much suits.
Alright, so there was some hiding under this seam sealer on this strut tower. And got a little scraper. This one cuts like butter, look. One piece. Left-handed. More in there.
Fucking strut tower top is about to come out. More months on the road, it probably would have came through.
This thing wasn't seeing one more month on the road. So by Brian's popular opinion, he wants me to film a time lapse. So I'll give you guys.
It's too late.
Job has just begun. A lot more to do here. We just got started a minute ago. I think that's good enough for today. That all the sealer is no more. Look at it all on the ground. Look at it all right here. Piles of it. Took this off. What is this called? Rafter liner?
That's mogul liner.
No. 3M. Spray on. It's not the best, but this was like 10 years ago, people. We did that. These nuts aren't going to come out, so we'll just paint over those. Not a big deal. And then there's the rust here. See? It's a little bit. All in all, the rust-wise, it's not that bad. And then I was looking in here. This might just be able to be patched versus cutting this whole thing out. A wedding to go to tomorrow, and I gotta go get ready.
I'm gonna strip this whole bag.
What do you mean you're gonna strip it? It is stripped.
This looks like shit. All wire wheeling, all prep for Brian, sanding.
Don't wire wheel the whole bag.
All no. Good underneath.
No, this isn't bad. That
No, yeah. This is concerning.
180
This might have to
grit?
come up.
It might have to come up.
Yeah.
Oh, peel it up and then treat it.
It's kind of doesn't look too good.
Have to break out the little sandblaster. I hope not, but Brian says
No.
that's the only thing that cures rust. Want it to last. And he is right to a point.
Now he's a scientist.
We'll see what it does tomorrow. I won't be here, but I'm sure I'll have fun. I'm sure I'll have lots of fun.
Alright, so it's the next day. I'm here by myself. Had to run a few errands. I have been working on this. I didn't film anything yet, but this is a little update. So, this panel, I guess you could say, the spot welded area, I think has to come up because the rust is kind of picking the metal up. I feel comfortable just treating that. We'll see what Brian says, but everything that was rusty, and you could see like where it was severely rusty, I hit with the burger wheel. Because you could still see it kind of dark spots in the metal. It's very hard to pick up. Most of the seam sealer is gone. Takes a lot of time to get the little bits out of the crevices. Well, I think I'm gonna start DAing it with 180 and see where it gets us, because I know this is rattle canned and some of this is rattle canned and some of that tub is rattle canned. So down here is probably the not most severe part of rust, but it's pretty rough and that's a shitty area to do. So either I'll wait to do that or I'll leave that for DJ. You know, he wants to go to weddings and stuff. That was just 180. Now on some of these parts you'll see I went pretty rough, and these will be from not my guessing or just knowing holes that will be deleted. Like that is useless, that is useless. But I am gonna go next door and look at Jimmy's 1J car, because obviously intake's on this side, exhaust is on this side. There's a few things, it's like flip-flop from, you know, an SR or KA car. Things need to be mounted to the strut tower, like the boost solenoid and the fuel pressure regulator and stuff. I have noticed, you know, he's gonna shave all these holes. Dug a little bit on there and there's all filler on the radiator support. And there's only one person I knew that worked on this last. Dagnell's here. I've been here all day by myself, as you guys seen. But a little update, before Brian gets here, I don't know if he's gonna be mad or happy. The whole bay has been roughly hit, not roughly, where I could reach without, you know, shoving fingers, you know, that's the worst, with 180. The raw spots you see are mostly going to be shaved holes or where rust was. This is all getting cut out, and this side's getting cut out, and it's going to be reformed and brand new. So Brian will be here shortly. We'll see what he thinks and if he's going to put any work in tonight. Alright, Richie's here. Put him straight to work. What are you doing, Rick? Sanding the little crevices.
Yeah.
Alright, so slight update. Brian came and went. I had to run out quick, and then this was out when I came back. This was a little smushed in. He fixed it. It looks pretty good. I did have to take all the filler off the top. And I understand why now. I don't know why I didn't think of it before. This has been cut and welded completely on the bottom, so it's not perfectly flat. So it was skimmed completely across. Brian said to take it all off because we're going to be welding around all the filler, and that's no good. But yeah, we're getting there. 180 in the midst of all the metal work that is to come. This and holes and shaving, deleting everything. Then primer, then seam sealer, then base. So we'll keep you updated.
Alright, people. No one's fucking doing anything. I'm doing all the work around here. It's insane. DJ thinks fucking... I go to a wedding. I'd leave everything to everyone else. No, I'm just kidding.
Here we go. Look at this, people. Look at that.
Look at that. I got my minions at work out here. Yo! Get back to work! Get back to work, I said. I need this done by the morning. We got Matt here.
As putting his work on the
Yeah, he's
bottom
banging
part
it out.
Reading the most. Look at Richie, he's so fucking high.
Are you alright? Rich, are you alright? Are you alright?
I don't know where he is.
I'm good.
Are you okay?
Fine.
I don't know.
I was just helping sand the bank.
Really?
Yeah, it's on.
I don't know.
Video of it before.
I saw you smoking something earlier, but I don't know what it was.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We'll let them decide.
How's it looking?
Oh, it's looking amazing, Sal.
Good.
Sal is a professional cleaner. Look at this, people.
The people don't know that I do more than just sit around and be the funny guy, you know?
Yeah,
I actually know how to do some stuff.
this is behind the scenes, I think. Because DJ thinks he could just get drunk at weddings all week.
Yeah, people don't know, you know.
Look at
This is what happens.
Look at this handiwork, people. Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
Exactly, show them what it really looks like, you know?
Oh, it looks like a Ferrari. Like Darren, but with machines. But Darren sucks. Oh my gosh, what happened, Sal?
I think I misjudged my step and I accidentally knocked all this over. I'm the one cleaning though. I'm the one cleaning, so it's actually okay.
Yeah,
I'm getting paid for this.
It's like, what is it? 2 negatives equal a positive.
Yeah, or like 3 rights make a U-turn or something.
A left.
Yeah, whatever.
Alright, I just got back from the wedding and Aunt completely stripped the whole bed. I didn't want to do all that.
You have to.
What?
What do you mean you didn't want to? You have to.
I wanted to help.
Oh, there's gonna be more sanding for sure.
Now what sucks is we're at Brian's mercy with cutting and welding, right?
I wish we knew, but we don't know.
Careful!
Wish we knew, but we just don't. We can't do the welding. We gotta learn, but this is not a car to learn on.
No, exactly. So we'll leave that up to Brian, but I came back and I wasn't expecting to see it like this.
What'd you think? Aunt was gonna sleep the whole time you were gone?
I don't
Ready for
know.
Brian.
It's a lot. We just pulled the motor out the other day. Yesterday.
Whoa, you guys are fucking
We're
quick.
different.
This dude's out riding kids' Jeeps while you're here working to the bone, huh?
Sister's wedding, you got it. Jack's in the building.
I heard that wedding sucked.
No, it was
I heard it
there was
fucking
fights,
crap.
there was
Really?
cops.
That's fucking hood rat shit.
Stop by. Tagnell was trimming some spacers down for him. But huge shout out to Aunt for banging this out last night. I did not think it was going to be basically ready for primer. But we can't prime it yet because, like I said, we need to do some shaving. Well, Mick has her car in here because it needs some maintenance. It's making a noise in the rear end. You have a reverse light out too. I might have a bulb. Do you know that?
Yeah, I use it for my blinker. It's more important.
BMW people don't use blinkers.
More important.
So, Tom, you wanna buy this thing?
Yeah, sure.
This
Cheap.
is not the same car that's in here.
No, it was.
You guys did all that work already?
we AI
No.
pictured.
That Lego.
I got you.
Mick, how is?
$30. How much you selling it for?
Okay, this is topic of discussion. This is good. Tommy knows BMWs. Jack knows
The
BMWs.
BBS
How many-
is kind of high.
How many miles?
Low.
No.
160.
Yeah.
160?
Yeah.
Just under 160.
Do you want to sell it?
Not really.
How much is it worth?
You're gonna lowball.
How much?
You're gonna say 10.
You
I
know.
was gonna say probably 10, 12 is probably what's worth. It's just because of the wrap. Like it's not gonna get like the collector money, so.
Is that stuck, nephew?
Not that the wrap's bad, it just wraps a turn off.
What?
With these sockets.
Well, that's the other reason.
It's stuck in there.
Had someone like put out all the surface rust.
So it's making a noise in the rear,
Yeah, what color
and
was it? Oh,
so we're gonna see why it's
Cosmo,
making
Cosmo.
noise. I think she has to sell it. I think she
Yeah.
Whoa, who did that to the fenders?
Her.
The other side.
Huh?
Feels like you cut them with a can opener. What is that?
No, that's the rat.
Oh, the wrap.
Nephew, yeah.
Yeah,
What the
that's-
fuck is his nephew shit?
The rotors aren't bad. Dude, we gotta diagnose.
Tommy, what would you buy?
It's fucking $6,500 bucks.
He's not.
Scumbag though.
All right, now that Tommy's gone, he's done busting my balls. So, Ant killed it on this. We can't move forward though quite yet. There still needs to be some stuff done. Metalwork wise, we're gonna have to cut and trim some stuff out of the bay, as Ant talked about, and so did I. But I would say this is moving pretty quickly. Already looking up the harness for the motor and just other miscellaneous things that I will need for it. Truck's fixed, CIMA maintenance. Mix M3 doesn't make the sound anymore, so she'll probably be driving that more, which is good before the snow comes. And of course, if you guys have not checked out the site, CIMA giveaway is live, and so are, he took it from me right here, shift knobs. Someone just placed the order on this bad boy, a little knurled M, what?
M10 by 1.5.
There it is. So this bad boy will be ready to be shipped out Monday morning. So if you guys want a shift knob or a mystery shift knob, go check out the site, shopdjnoway.com. Buy one today, you won't regret it.
We were thinking about it. Maybe every once in a while we'll throw in like a really
Crazy one.
So I think the next one is gonna be
Crazy.
for someone. Be really nice.
So we got some brass. We're gonna play with some titanium. He made one, it had like a brass insert on the top of it. It looked really good. He cut it out and then pressed a nice piece of brass into it. It looked crazy. He said the next mystery one sold, he'll make something extravagant. Because you guys have been crushing it on the knobs. And it seems like you guys like them. So head over to the site, buy one now. Yeah, with that being said, 13 is moving right along as planned. So huge shout out to Ant and everyone that helped yesterday while I was not here. Had to be at a wedding. But anyways, definitely stay tuned, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.